So it seems B-Man has had a rough go of it since this whole DCU thing has kicked off. I don't know what James Gunn is doing, but it seems like the Holy Trinity is, not really something he cares about. Batman, even though I hate to admit it,
it pains me to say this,
when it comes to, making money for studios, we know that Batman is taking the cake all day. That's definitely DC and Warner Brothers' most valuable asset. So I'm so very confused when we're looking at the DCU landscape. We have no clue or inclination when we will even see Batman make his appearance. That's crazy work. That's crazy work to say. Again, one of the Holy Trinity is going to be missing. James Gunn doesn't even know when the script's going to be finished for the film. Batman Part 2 is going through production hell. I don't know what's going on with Batman, but it's definitely not looking good at the current moment. But we're definitely going to review all of those juicy details in today's video. So let's go ahead and just get into the video. If you are returning, you already know what's about to happen. I gotta say, what is going on YouTube? It is your boy Chuck, who loves to come to you all at an echo with all that comic book movie stuff. Let's get into today's video. So we got a little discussion I want to do. We're in the DCU and we're talking about the titular character Batman. You know him, you love him, you hate him, depending on what side of the fence you stand on. Me, myself, as a Superman fan, I must say that there was a point in time, I had a realization, Batman and all his fans is going to be my biggest enemies because he's the biggest competition. Yeah, man, this is a guy right here. This is a guy that I do not like. I just don't like to see him over my boy Superman in any circumstance. But as a grown man, I've grown to learn that, he is a part of the Holy Trinity for a reason. He is one of them guys. He is a pillar of DC Comics, along with Clark Kent and Diana Prince. Bruce is, he's definitely one of those guys, and I've grown to have respect for him and learn to tolerate him. But, right now, it doesn't seem like James Gunn has any of the respect that I have for the character, because when you look at the DCU, and you look at the projects that's coming before Batman, it's like, I don't know where he's going and where his whole big grand story is going into things. It don't make sense to me, because how in the hell do we have a whole Clayface film greenlit in production, soon to be going in filming, before you even finish the script for the Batman that's supposed to be in the DCU? I mean, his Robin's even got a film that's currently in production. We got an animated Robin Origins film that got a release date before Batman. Huh? So for me, it's like, I feel this guy's putting the cart before the horse. Like, what are you doing? Like, where is your focus going? Do you not know who's making money for y'all? Because it's definitely not Clayface. It definitely ain't Supergirl. There's never been a time where you can point to those two characters and be like, oh, these are our money makers. These are they're selling all the comic. No.
I just tell the truth, and telling the truth is crazy in a world full of lies.
But you go to the toy chest and pull out some shit like Clayface, some Basil. Come on, bro. I don't see your vision. I don't know what James is doing. I'm honestly confused. It's like Clayface. We could have got a Bane origin film, his Santa Prisca days. But you go with Clayface? Yeah, bro, I don't know what. It seems like you've already lost the plot before the story is even kicked off. Again, I don't understand why he puts focus into characters that are not relevant at all. No one cares for these characters. Look how you started your universe off. Because if you want to be technical, Batman made his DCU debut already, but no one will ever know about it, because guess what it was in? Creature Commandos, some bullshit that ain't nobody ever in their life is gonna ever be interested in. You probably just learned that Batman made his DCU debut already, but it was a silhouetted Batman animated version. Very cheap introduction, if you ask me, for, again, one of your most important characters. I don't know what he's doing on the DCU front of things, but it also discourages me when I look at the Matt Reeves universe, because we had a banger of a movie with Batman Part 1. We were supposed to be getting that 2026, this dickhead, because he's focuses on projects like, again, Supergirl, Clayface, The Authority, which he has now taken off of the board. I couldn't be more happy about. Sergeant Rock at one point in time. We're left without the Batman Part 2, when, again, the first film was phenomenal. We're supposed to be getting a follow-up in 2026. He pushes this all the way back to 2027. Then try to put some cope out there. Oh, a 5-year gap is normal between films and sequels. No, it ain't. No, it ain't, especially if it's a successful film. I think more of a 2 to 3 year gap is more what we're looking for. 4 if you're pushing it. If the film's priority, yeah, it shouldn't take nothing but 2 to 3 years. So again, it's just showing us where your priority lays and what characters you're prioritizing. I honestly don't get it. How can you not follow up on something as successful as that? And again, your main star is getting older by the day. Even he's admitted it. Back in March, he's speaking to the media talking about, I'm going to be too old for the role before we get a second film. He's 38 now. He's supposed to be playing a young Bruce Wayne, a mid-20s Bruce Wayne. But yet by the time we get a potential second film, he's going to be 40. How does that work? Like, I really don't like James Gunn and a lot of the shit he does. It seems like I'm just nitpicking, but I feel like this is just, anybody could see these and identify this as mistakes. Easy correctable mistakes. And then you look at what happened with the Penguin. I can tell you what people were talking about last year instead of Creature Commandos. They were talking about the Penguin and how excellent it was. I can't tell you the same thing about your original project, Creature Commandos. Nobody's seen it. Nobody watched it. But yet, I bet you that get a season 2. I bet you that gets some follow-up. Again, what the is wrong with your brain? What is wrong with this guy, James Gunn? That's why I just really do not like him. I really don't.
What a fucking bitch, bruh. Honestly. And if I had a damn missile, if I had a spare missile, I'd throw it at that bitch, man. I really, really would.
You got Matt Reeves coming out. He got some sort of personal, drama or illness in his life right now that has him away from working on the project. But he's trying to tap back in. Apparently, the latest that James Gunn and Peter Safran said on it, I believe earlier this year, they were saying they haven't even seen a finished script for it. But they trust Matt. They don't have a finished script for that film either. He's working on it. Apparently, the film was supposed to go into production later this year, but that is being threatened to be moved with Matt Reeves, apparently now threatening to leave the project altogether. I mean, I'm not too concerned because it's a mixed bag, because honestly, I want it to be a time and space where Batman's not the top billed character. We can't always have the same guy at the top. Let's see if we can give Superman a little shine, a little luster. But at the same time, you don't want to just take him off the board completely. One of your biggest players, it's an idiotic move. I don't get it. You putting in little side characters like that's going to do something for you. Tell you what, right now, it better be a very compelling story. It better be a very compelling story and script. We only put things into production with a finished script. Okay. All right, sure. Tell that to that Sergeant Rock film, that Authority film that's now been taken off the board. Tell that to them, to those films. But what are your thoughts on this? Do you think Batman is a little in a rough spot right now, or do you think this is par for the course? Everything is going on normally. But to me, I'm seeing red flags, especially when it comes to the Batman Part 2. I'm honestly scared if we're going to get that now. I don't know. I feel like 2027 is not guaranteed.
Because I be feeling like everybody lying. Nigga, you lying.
Anymore, especially with all the news we getting on it. Things are looking ugly. But I definitely wanted to put my 2 cents in on it. Again, if you are returning, I do have to say thank you. I greatly appreciate, the continued support. If you are new and you like the content and you want to see more like this, go ahead, subscribe, hit the bell so you can be notified when we drop more content. And again, I would greatly appreciate it if everybody drops a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. I want to hear what everybody else is, feeling out there. Let me know if I'm tripping. But again, it has been your boy Chuck, and we out.